Pretty sure I made it to the moon somehow.
We're Dead Horse Trauma. We've been around since the band first started. We started using the name in 2006, kind of pretty early. Right now we have...
It's evolved a lot since then. Gone through quite a few different lineup changes to get the right chemistry and the right personnel, per se, to make this thing go the distance. Which you gotta do, you gotta find the right people. That it's like a puzzle, and all the pieces have to fit together right for it to really work. And we found that now.
It's a growing machine every day. You learn something new every day.
This is Seth Peters, he does guitar. This is Brian, he does bass. I'm Eric, vocals.
I'm Jason, I play guitar.
My name is Garrett, I play drums.
Dead Horse Trauma has kind of a dichotomy in its meaning. One of it sounds like blunt force trauma, which is kind of like a way of dying. It's kind of a method of dying. Dead horsing is kind of how dead horsing is a term used when somebody's passed out and somebody takes advantage of them. So dead horse trauma is kind of how we as a society are taken advantage of as a society in our collective unconsciousness. So like things like media and politics and religious put people to sleep while they're taken advantage of. So we don't condone rape in any way, but it's basically how we are being raped as a society. It's kind of like how it works.
When and why did you start making music? Like what got you involved in the first place?
I started making music because that was like what I like to do, and it was the only thing that always made me forget what I did. And anything, every time I play, it's like everything goes away and there's nothing ever there.
100% with that. There's nothing in the world like playing drums. Nothing like it. So from the age of 8 years old, I've been hitting pots and pans, and it's so engaging, and it's mentally, physically, spiritually. I mean, I got into music just because I feel like I was called to it. There's no specific reason. It's just who I am.
It's like when you're that young and you're listening to music, it's like a natural therapist. It's when you listen to something that you enjoy and it means something to you, it takes on something much more than the actual notes and everything that makes it that song.
Yeah. I remember watching like Michael Jackson and like everything and like seeing so much emotion putting into things, and I wanted to do that. So since kindergarten, I put up a little thing like, what did you want to be when you grow up? And they had me on a stage like as a rock star. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. This is gonna be it.
For the chicks, man! No, I'm just kidding. I grew up in a semi-truck, like traveling the country with my dad. And music was about the only thing that you have to console you. And it really made me appreciate it a lot. And there were songs that just, when I was this tall, there were songs that made me just jump up and down in the seat for hours. I wanted to be that person that can move people with music.
How do you handle mistakes in a show?
You just gotta roll with the punches. You can't stop. You can't make it look like that you made an error. You just gotta keep going because nobody's gonna know anyway.
I love that question because even tonight, my bass pedals, like the bar separated from the pedals, these guys caught it immediately. They just jammed. Eric talked, entertained everybody. I fixed it. We kept going. So you roll with it.
You basically distract and pretend nothing happened. Because if you don't say anything, you see amateur bands all the time. It's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I messed that part up. Nobody will ever know if you ever said anything.
Absolutely.
So you just have to embrace the moment, try to take advantage of it. If you have extra time to talk, do it.
Don't act like anything went wrong. If you miss a note or you miss anything, don't shake your head. Nothing. Don't acknowledge it because nobody else noticed it. The only reason they're gonna notice it is if you acknowledge it.
The song keeps going, no matter what. You're here to play. Song keeps
Never stops.
It's all about communication. If you eat shit, fall on your back and act like you just jump right back up like it was part of the show. It happens to me.
Many times.
Nobody, I fell twice and nobody knew it. It's like I did a back jump and it just come right
I
back.
almost ate shit today. I saw that actually.
You're gonna eat shit, you're gonna
Shit,
fall down.
yeah.
Just pay attention and, if you fuck up, you better just make it roll. Just keep on going. If you break a string, just keep rolling.
How do you describe your music? Like, say I was someone who never heard of you, how would you describe yourself? Like, who do you sound like?
Go to dhttour.com and you can listen to it for one. And you can put us in Google, and we're on any social media network out there. So that's one way. That's the first of where you would find the music, if you've never heard of us. But
We're the kind of band that has melodic parts, chaotic parts. We're a heavy band, but we're also, kind of radio friendly, that kind of thing.
Sex. Sound like
Pure
sex.
It does.
Pure
Good
sex.
Good sex.
rough.
It's an accurate description.
Rough and hard.
People try to say who we sound like, and it's all across the board, and that's what we want. Good bands draw influences from 50 different things. If you draw influences from 2 different things, everybody can tell. So if they can't pinpoint what you're doing it right. You're creating your own sound. Like nobody else sounds like the Deftones. Nobody else sounds like Tool. That's them.
You can't be Rush. You can't.
You got 5 guys
Can't be
with
rushed.
different
Can't be
influences. You put 5 people with different influences together, it's fire.
Can't be Getty.
What inspires you to do what you do?
Great question.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not about us. It's about pleasing the fans.
There's about 55 people out there with Dead Horse Trauma tattoos that believe in us enough to brand themselves with our logo.
We are all
Well,
branded.
not counting us.
Yeah, we're all branded ourselves.
Yeah, there's lifers. And we wouldn't ever want to let them down.
DHT family.
Anytime things it's rough, you just have to imagine all the people that are there every time we have a breakdown or anything like that. People send us money, they really believe in us. So if you can't, believe in yourself when all that's happening, you really gotta evaluate things. It's crazy how much motivation there is to make things happen for not only those people but yourself. You have to really think about your roots and where that came from, and what the motivation is. Everybody just makes it happen for you.
How would you define the word success, and what does it take for a band to be successful?
Hard work. Yep. Lots of hard work. Lots of
Perseverance. Don't stop.
Success is just getting that feedback that you actually impacted somebody's life positively. Like they just said, how many fans there are. If somebody comes to you and says, I needed this tonight, or your song fucking related to me, I needed that, that's success. I mean,
It's all those people that make it happen. There's success is seeing somebody's eyes when they can just release everything that they've experienced throughout the week and just put it all aside for that one moment of having a fucking blast. That's kind of what we go for every time. We want people to forget about their week, embrace the night that we're sitting there chilling with them for after the show, for them to come up and say hey. Sometimes there's occasions this lady one time, or this guy one time, his mom was having a brain tumor or something like that, and they were in the hospital. She was actually dying, and he came up, and at the end of the night, it was just it was in Kokomo, Indiana. He came up and was like, I spent the last week in a hospital because my mom has brain cancer, and this let me get away from that and forget all my problems, and that's what I define as success.
It's awesome.
From here, you guys have an amazing music scene. The 815 music scene is fucking dynamite, dude. This is our second time here. Every time we come here, there's bands that are professional. The show runs on time. They stick around. Things happen. It's a really badass scene. I appreciate everybody that works hard and makes that stuff happen, especially Jordan. A1 List Midwest Productions does an awesome job getting everybody doing things. You have the Metal Mashup Show, fucking badass. And, you know, you guys have a lot of support and a lot of people behind us, and that really means the world to everybody.
That's what makes the scene flourish. It's people who care about what they're doing, professionalism, people like yourself putting out info, promo, and the people that come here. It's Sunday night, and a lot of people hung out to the end. You know, they about 9, 10 o'clock that starts looming in their head, work or responsibilities, and they kind of let that go here, and they just party, and that's a good thing.
It's not everywhere you have this kind of support for everything, so whenever we do see that, it's definitely recognized, and this is one of those places we love to come back to.
In all actuality, these guys are all dicks. I'm quitting tomorrow and going home. Fuck this.
What's going on? My name's Garrett Dewald. I'm from South Bend, Indiana, and I'm a new addition to the band. So I'm the new drummer, and I've known these guys for about a month now, and I met them on the internet. And I came into the first rehearsal and just met everybody for the first time, drove 7 hours to get there, and dude, their humor is really different. I mean, these guys are very cutthroat, straightforward, and they'll look you in the face with no expression when they say really messed up things. I'm not used to that. So I'm like, I don't know if they're serious or not, and it was really awkward for me for the first 4 or 5 days to get used to that kind of humor. See, I'm a lover, I'm cool with everybody. These guys say some cutthroat shit and are dead ass serious about it, and you just have to assume they're kidding or they're not, and you never know. So yeah, these guys are dicks, but they can play the hell out of their instruments, so I'm in it.
Brian, get your goddamn fingers out of my mouth while I'm sleeping. Garrett, you have no idea the things that I do to you while you're sleeping. Wait, no, that sounded terrible. But still, anyway, it's still funny. Marshmallow sauce. That's all I got.
That motherfucker, that fucking Jason, I'll tell you what, he drops nuts all fucking night, the whole night. We're sitting there trying to sleep, and we start eating all these packages, and we call it murdering packages, and then like the whole bus gets so loud with the packages, but Jason, he takes it to the next level. He starts walking around and shit at night, eating fucking pizza and weird fucking shit, crawling in your bunk, trying to give you hand jobs and weird shit, you know? You gotta watch out for that fucking guy. I'm telling you, watch out for that guy.
Basically, I have the pleasure of working with like the most talented fucking people I've ever met in my entire life. They trust me enough to believe in my project that they come with me like fucking nationwide and kill it every single night. Sometimes on the belief that things are gonna break down and that things are gonna happen, and things do happen, and we total their vehicle. So honestly, there's really nothing I can say that I would change about any people that are on my crew right now. I fucking love every single one of them, and they do an amazing job at what they do, and I'm honored to be able to like spit my stuff over the top of their beautiful canvas that they give me, and that's pretty much it.
It's all love. DHC Confessions right here.
Your search is over. Adrenaline101radio.com. The rock starts here.